Todd Frazier plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies as Texas got the victory over Oakland 9-4. The Arizona Diamondbacks got the home victory against the Astros 7-5. The Yankees launched 3 home runs as they defeated the visiting Tigers 4-2. The Indians sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 10-7. The Toronto Blue Jays put up 16 hits on the day as they beat the visiting Red Sox 8-6. The Baltimore Orioles pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 1-0. Steven Matz earned the 3rd W of his season as the Mets were winners over the Marlins 4-2. The Chicago Cubs knocked out 12 hits as a team as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-0. The Cincinnati Reds grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Braves 4-3. The Milwaukee Brewers totaled 11 hits as they used a walk-off for the win against the Nationals 5-4. The Rockies amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 6-3. The Dodgers combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 3-1. Matt Carpenter drove in 3 as the Cardinals took one from the Padres 5-2. The Giants defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 5-4. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Seattle Mariners. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Taijuan Walker gets the starting nod for the M's. Dan, any thoughts?
Listen, the sky has been the limit for Taijuan Walker, and I've been saying this, and I'll continue to say it. I'm going to give up on Taijuan Walker when Taijuan Walker gives up on himself. Big, strong guy, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good, clean, soft mechanics. Good overhand curveball. His changeup has gotten better. This could be one of the up-and-coming right-handed pitching stars in the game of baseball.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
The 1-1. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Previously with Taijuan Walker, it's been very good, 9 for 14. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Fletcher gets his lead at first, nobody out. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the one out.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. He's set. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Line drive to center field. Smith is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Justin Upton the next to hit. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. first pitch on its way to Upton.
Nope. Ball one.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Here it comes, 1-0.
Nope. Outside.
Upton, or simply J-Up, he was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Trout ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Angels leave 1, Angels nothing. Mariners coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Felix Pena is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
And here's the speedster, D. Gordon.
Second baseman, D.
Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting second, the center fielder, Mallett.
And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching for the speedster, D. Gordon. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Malik Smith the next to hit. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully, he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
Here it comes on 1-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3 balls and a strike to count to Malik Smith.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Mariners center fielder now with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Sure took a healthy hack that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. He was hitless in the shutout last night. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
There goes Smith. Strike taken, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. One out and a runner on second base. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Dan Vogelbach is next. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Vogelbach behind the ball and 2 strikes. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
He's set, the 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in, Andrelton Simmons, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. And the pitch.
Ball 1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike. I got to count 2-2.
Tommy La Stella is on deck. Hops this one up. Gonzalez coming on. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Here's Tommy LaStella now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 3 homers and 16 RBIs. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. A runner at first with no outs here. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Henniger will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batter seven, the first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Smith. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 8, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Now batting, Jason Castro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Angels strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1. 1-1.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Trout. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Kyle.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport, Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now.
Batting 7, the catcher, Tom Murphy.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy on that one.
And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Brian Goodwin.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0. Skied down the left field line. Gonzalez on the run. Running hard. He's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
The batter, number 22.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Standing in now, David Fletcher, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Gonzalez is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Yeah, I need to see some solid contact right here. Certainly it'll get the confidence going. He's been slumping pretty hard.
Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a line drive. But a foul ball. The 1-1 home.
Whoa, that's down.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Here now the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. On the run is Henniger. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony.
At the plate, Anthony Rendon. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Here's the 1-0.
Hey!
Hit hard to third. Seager has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Back now for the Mariners' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Coming into this one, they find themselves last in the league in runs scored, and a big part of that has to do with their lack of home run production, a category where they also rank dead last. In talking to a member of the front office, he acknowledged how important home runs are to scoring runs in today's sport, and that they simply haven't done a good enough job of getting the power back they need in place. He went on to say, it's probably the number one problem we have to address going forward. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First delivery to him on the way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
One gone now in the Mariners' third inning, and that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's in. 2 balls, no strikes.
The 2-0.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
One out, nobody on. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in to try it again, D. Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1 saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
So here's Malik Smith as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for Seattle. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Upton in a hole. 0-2 the count to him. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top two speeds thus far. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, one of the best two-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Popped him up. Seager is there. 2 down.
The bat, number 9, designated hitter, Tommy La.
2 gone now for the Angels in the 4th, and that'll bring in Tommy La to bat next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Pulled toward right center field. Smith will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Angels are gone in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger.
Leading up for the Mariners, the right fielder, Mitch.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
So now to the plate, Daniel Vogelbach. Belted high and deep into right center. Under it is Trout, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
2-2 now.
Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Into the box, Kyle Seager, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball back outside.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Lifted down the line in left, and they can't run it down. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Here now the 2-2.
Count full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Mariners leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Albert Pujols. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. A bouncer to the left side. Crawford fields it cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Jason Castro.
So digging in now, Jason Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Castro bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. The 1-2. Misses down below the knees.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
To the plate now, Brian Goodwin. Now a ball lined to the left side. but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Way to go.
Thank you, Heidi.
Mariners, the catcher, John Murphy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tom Murphy is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Now at the plate, Patrick Wisdom. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
The 1-2 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. J.P. Crawford is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's out.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
That's ball
At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. 2 out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in once again, David Fletcher. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Fastball called for strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, Mike Trout. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 2-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey! 0-1.
On its way is pitch number 75. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-1. Hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Gonzalez. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. We are still scoreless. Here's D. Gordon now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Ready now, Malik Smith comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat, and he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Here's the 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one. Smith is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Now to the plate, Mitch Haniger. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. He's got it. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with two men on board.
So striding forward now, Daniel Vogelback. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Line to the right side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. One run is scored. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Up next is Seattle.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, B-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at-bat right there.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Ryan Buchter takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 46, Ryan Buchter.
In now, Carlos Gonzalez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Buchter is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, strike one.
One strike.
Just got a piece of that one, perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. Runners are at first and third with none out. Swing and a liner. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
So stepping in, Kyle Seager. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
He's set and the pitch.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Drilled on the ground is short. One there. On to first, and they double up Seager.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Next for Seattle, Tom Murphy. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Upton going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Mariners have opened it up to 5-0 now.
Hey, you could tell as soon as the pitcher released that one, he almost wanted to pull it back. That thing popped right out of his hands, and that hitter's eyes lit up.
Into the box now, Patrick Wisdom, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0.
That's ball 2. Three balls, 1 strike.
J.P. Crawford would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. 7th inning coming up. It's the M's 5 and the Angels nothing. Into the box now, Justin Upton. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0. Ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Line drive base hit.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Stepping into the box, Andrelton Simmons. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 1-0 delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Henniger will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter, Tommy LaStella.
Next will be the designated hitter, Tommy LaStella, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's out.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. On the move is Gonzalez. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Pujols. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Here's the 0-2. Fastball well outside.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is low, ball one.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Now the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Henniger, and that retires the side. Angels strand a couple. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Jaime Barria gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Stepping in, J.P. Crawford. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-back.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Trout is under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, D. Gordon.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, D. Gordon. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here it comes.
Counts 1-0.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Ground ball right side. Oh, look at the sliding stop in time.
The batter, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
Now in the box, Malik Smith. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First offering on its way.
Inside, ball one.
2 out, nobody on. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Three and 0 now. And the pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch.
Striding in, Mitch Henniger. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, ball one.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. Ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. Fielded cleanly, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Seattle, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ready to begin the 8th. Coming to the plate now, Brian Goodwin. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball 1-0. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-0 home.
That's ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Here it is on 3-0. Look to be taking all the way, and the splitter's in there for the first strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, David Fletcher. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you can go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
Hit out towards second. Gordon is up with it, barehanded for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the box now, Mike Trout, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's okay.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Smith, and that retires the side. Angels held in check there. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Bottom of the inning now, digging in and looking for more, Daniel Vogelbach. He singled his last time up. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. There's Carlos Gonzalez. He waits on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in, Carlos Gonzalez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And the ball's back in quickly, so it'll be 2nd and 3rd now with nobody out. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Striding into the box, Kyle Seager. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
The 2-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Tom Murphy waits on deck. He spoils another one, and will do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this one misses for ball 4, and now that'll load him up here with nobody out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Keenan Middleton is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 99, Keenan Middleton.
Tom Murphy will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Trout. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Settling in now, Patrick Wisdom, and their runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball lying toward the gap in left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Digging in, J.P. Crawford. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And that's in there for a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Popped him up. And Simmons will make the play here to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We've played 8 full. The M's lead it 7-0. Taylor Williams comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Taylor.
In now is Anthony Rendon, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball hit hard to the left side. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Standing in now, Justin Upton. Swing and a liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. A ball and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Williams has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here now the 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit on the ground out to short. To Gordon for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Seattle Mariners rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Taijuan Walker gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 7 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Angels, no runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening.